Alright, so I'm not there this morning. I'm going to have two videos on the slides to help you walk through this. Today you are using decimal grids and drawing out how to do both of these things. The first one is multiplying a whole number times a decimal number. So it's basically using the decimal grids to help you with repeated addition. So I'm going to show you what I mean. The first step is we're going to do 4 whole pieces times 1400ths. So we're going to zoom in a little bit so we can see this. Now there are two strategies that you can use to do this. The first one is literally just drawing it out. So I'm going to draw out, here's 10 and there's 4. And that's one group of 1400ths because each of these little pieces is 100th. Then I'm going to draw another group of 1400ths. There you go. And now another group of 1400ths. It's very easy to do. Might take you a little longer because you might not have markers or things like that. So here you go, and that's my last one. I have 4 groups of 1400ths. Now you still have to do the adding part. So if it was me, what I would do is I would add the ones together first and then add the tens on because it's a little easier. So I have 4, 8, 12, 16. There were 16 little boxes that were by themselves. And then adding on the tens, 16, I got 26, 36, 46, 56. So there are 56 of these boxes filled in. 56 hundredths makes literally 56 hundredths. That's how I'd write it. That's one way of doing it. That way is easy to draw, but it's harder to count. Now the other way of doing it, let me erase these off, is a little bit harder to draw, but it's easier to figure out the answer. So when I do this, here's my first group of 1400ths. Now when I do the next one, instead of starting on the next line, I'm just going to keep adding to it. So now I need another 14. So here's 6, and another 4 is 10, and 4 more makes 14. So there's 14 blue. Now I'm going to do 14 green. So 2, 12, 13, 14. And then another group of 14. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now I've drawn 4 groups of 1400ths, but now it's easier to add because there's no spaces. So I can just go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. So you get the same answer either way. It's just which way is going to be easier for you. So you're going to try those out today, see which way you like. What you're going to need to do is you have, first off, my beautiful example there. There's one more example on here. So here's 23 hundredths times 3. It would look like that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to do these first 4. So there are, I believe, 4 of them there. You're going to do these 4, draw them out, and then the next slide shows you what it should look like when you're done. Okay? After that, then there's these 8 more. It does not have an answer with these. So you're going to draw them out as best as you can. Make sure you're labeling them so I know which picture goes with which one, and then write the answer next to each of them. These are getting turned in today at the end of class, so make sure that you're putting your name on it, and then we'll turn it all in at the end. There'll be one more video later on showing you how to do decimals times decimals, so make sure you watch and pay attention to that one as well. Thanks.